women can gainfully employed. These increase the active labor force. Implementing things in villages takes some time due to resistive nature of the people. To overcome this, we will do some awareness programs for the villagers at panchayat level and the help Shiksha Mitra and Anganwadi workers.
We have to interrupt your time.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So, quite interesting idea. Your topic was centralized cottage industry named as you may. Well, very versatile idea. You're looking up to horticulture, food items, and you're even looking up to traditional culture. So, best of luck for your idea. Let's see what Team D has to say.
Good evening, everyone. Our topic is agriculture rural development, under which we are targeting the western part of our country, and that places that we will target is Burdwan and West Bengal region. That is the most fertile land in India. That's Ganges Brahmaputra region. So the challenge of the agricultural sector is to minimize the crop wastage, which is estimated around rupees 55,650 crore every year, according to the recent research conducted by Government of India, to decrease the increasing rate of farmer suicides and empower them to improve the contribution of agriculture in GDP growth. That was around 43% in 1970s, and now it is 16%. Now coming to the allocation part, we are investing 45 lakhs in research, advertisement and awareness and education programs. We are investing 6 crores in seeds, fertilizers, micro irrigation, crop monitoring tool. We are providing 15 lakhs for storage and 1 crore 40 lakh for processing, and 50 lakhs and 1 crore 50 lakh for risk management and transportation. The next part will be explained by my group mate, Mr. Reddy.
Talking about the feasibility, basically it is dependent on various factors. The first one is the soil fertility. So it is basically, as we have chosen the Ganges Delta, which is one of the most fertile regions in the world, thus earning the nickname the Green Delta. The second part is the transportation. In the initial, we are going to consider the distribution of the crop around 400 km radius around the places like Kolkata and Hooghly, and then in the future we can also consider the exports, and because the seaport is quite nearer to Kolkata. The third is the season. We basically have divided the calendars into 3 different harvesting seasons, which will include April, May, the seasons of August and October, which are most suitable seasons in our country for the crop production. And the next part is uniqueness. The uniqueness, basically, as we are using the technology known as micro irrigation. So now micro irrigation is something which is very useful because it has the intelligent application of water, fertilizers as well, and the chemicals that uses are properly distributed. So because of this, we have an increased revenue for increased yields. We have decreased water cost, decreased labor cost, decreased energy cost as well, improving the environmental quality as well. We are also including crop monitoring and control system. This is one of the applications which will implement to increase the growth up to 10%. So what actually it is, so now the overall in the crop monitoring tool, we are dividing the sectors, the whole area into different sectors, and we are implementing the soil sensors and measure the conditions of the soil.
Now coming to the long-term viability, our long-term viability is to expand the business into exports with rise in production, to expand the area of operations in future in states like Andhra Pradesh, Punjab and Tamil Nadu, to expand the segments of agricultural products for our financial growth.
For such a nice idea about agriculture and rural development. Okay, so the most important part of this event is the debate amongst the teams. Amongst the 4 teams, we are having a debate of 20 minutes, and I request the teams that they need to focus on the 5 points which I mentioned earlier also. I'm going to mention you once again. The first point is allocation, second is long-term viability, third is challenges, fourth is uniqueness, and the last is feasibility. Please, questions should be on these 5 points only. So, we are beginning with the debate amongst the teams. Okay, so any of the team willing to reply for the questions first? Anyone, please? Okay, so we are having questions from team A, from the other teams. Let the time begin. Yes, Piyush.
Ma'am, you said that you will be establishing the hand pumps, rotating hand pumps, which will be using dynamo. So you will have to invest a lot in that, because if you will be buying those equipments and you will be setting up, then you will be, from where you will be generating the revenue, and if not, then what is the long-term viability? Will that fail totally? Can you please explain?
Right. So sir, as you mentioned about the part where you said that dynamos are expensive,